Okay, now they can hear me. It's 10 paces, everybody. Wouldn't be a 10 paces without audio issues. You know how we have such horrible communication out here in the West. But we always make it through. We always make it happen. We're happy to stream for you. And we thank you for joining us.
Excuse me, sorry, I had to deafen and mute and everything to hack my goddamn lungs out. Welcome to 10 Paces, where I'm chronically ill.
That's right, and we don't have doctors out here.
Yeah. Otherwise, we diagnose all these audio issues and put them down.
Put me down.
They'll be
Welcome
fine.
to 10 Paces, everybody. It's an Island Thursday. I feel like just playing some games tonight. We're here in the bar. I'm gonna get some music going. I'm just gonna have some fun with it tonight, baby. We're back here in Deadman's. You see the link down there underneath the canvas. Follow that, and for convenience, I'll post it in the chat. But yeah, we're happy to take calls tonight. So if you want to get here live on air on the 10 Paces show, get in that call-in queue. We're happy to hear from you. In the meantime, I'm going to start off with a game I enjoy, because that's my canvas on screen. I'm going to mash up a couple characters. Dakota, name a character.
Oh, Jesus. Here, how about we do the inverse of this? You give me a half, and I'll try to think of something that complements it in an interesting way.
See, I was going to start with one character and then see if Jack can get in on it, but we could do a three-fer.
Ooh, hold on. No. Let's stick with your original idea. Let's not fuck with your vision, all right?
No, I appreciate that. My vision is 620.
Yeah, and mine is, I'm pretty sure, legally blind. Or I'm just really dramatic about astigmatism. So let's think of a character with glasses. And this is proving way more difficult than I thought. Oh, what's her name? The one redhead from fucking Persona 5.
Oh.
She's got a fun design. Yeah, I don't know her name, but she has a fun design. I like her hair.
I'm just going to Google Persona 5 computer girl.
I'm sure it'll come up.
Futaba Sakura.
Fuda?
Futaba.
Okay. You know what? That does sound familiar. Yeah, no. I was about to say, I heard you say Fuda at first. I'm like, I really hope that's wrong.
It's Persona, man. Like, anything goes.
All right. Sorry, I'm currently ordering food for myself because playing League will make you forget to eat food, which is a terrible thing. Playing League, I mean, skipping a meal is whatever.
Yeah. I don't know why we subject ourselves to that, but I also don't know why we subject ourselves to a lot of things.
Brain rot? Brain rot.
Must be. It's just that millennial life set.
Hell yeah. You know, it's millennials, we're all about self-deprecation. It makes sense why we like League. I wish that was a joke. Holy fuck. That's,
Gen Z's onto us. They got our fucking number.
Welcome to gamer therapy. Gen Z is over there clicking heads, clapping their hands, being as happy as could be. We're over here just picking, like, all right, which combination of characters in this video game will make me hate everything? And the trick is all of them.
Well, the idea is to mitigate the hate, and that's the best we can do.
Yeah. The funny thing is, we were actually having some really fun games. Like, we had an oddly wholesome game where there was like all chat banter. Nobody said anything weird except for one player insisting another's comment was racist, which was like really bizarre.
Like, did they? Was it a bit, or they were trying to like carry on with it?
Hard to tell. Our top laner said they were like oil, meaning they were slippery because they lived through a tense moment. And like the mid laner on the enemy team is just like, "Are you saying you're black? How racist?" I'm just like, "What the fuck's wrong with this guy? What's your
Oh, so
problem,
they were
man?"
showing their own hand.
I guess. Um, the soul crushing undertone stabby. That would be my guess. Also, I
Yeah,
did
just
say top laner and mid laner.
our defeated demeanor. We could have been talking
Yeah.
about Pokemon Arena. I think that's what it's called.
Or Dota. I think you're right. I don't know. Is that game still
Pokemon
going?
Pokemon Soccer. I I imagine it is because the Switch is such a magnificent console.
Yeah. I like
Unite.
watching that. Unite, that's right, yeah. I love watching that game on Twitch though. It's the only way I ever see any Switch game though.
Got to get yourself a
Myself.
Switch, or at this point, like you're on that precipice where it's like, do you get a Switch or do you just wait for the next thing? But Nintendo is furthering out that precipice every day.
Well, yeah, I mean Nintendo, if there's anything they hate, it's doing anything that would please the market. Um I think the one outlier in my mind for them is Breath of the Wild 2. Like, I swear to God, there's somebody at Nintendo that sees fans get happy about something, and it's just like, all right, now we have to disappoint them for a decade. Online play? Who the fuck wants to play with friends? A sequel to our hit game? No. Kirby Air Ride? Fuck everyone who enjoyed that game. And that's just my personal bias.
Honestly, I can see where they're coming from with a handful of their decisions, not all of them, because by and large they do like to be the quirky, fun gaming company.
Yeah, I can agree with a lot of their decisions, like straying away from guns or violence a lot. Like that, I think's pretty damn cool, honestly. Um, I there's some stuff like how they handled the Smash Pro scene was pretty nasty.
What happened there?
They basically tried to shut down every tournament that wasn't through this one specific company and announced it moments before a big tournament.
Hmm.
And it wasn't there's been like ongoing issues. They're basically trying to force somebody into the space, like a third party, that none of the people who in the esports space for Smash like. So it's like it was just really weird. It's like, when whoever took over Clip Studio and everyone was like, God damn it, couldn't you just leave a good thing alone?
Yeah, unfortunately, it was Meta that took over Clip Studio.
Yeah, not happy about that one.
Yeah,
But who is?
that's terribly unfortunate. I believe we did discuss this a little bit on show,
Oh,
but
oh yeah.
yeah, that's whack because like Nintendo's been weird, especially with online play, where they seem kind of late to the game and kind of trepidatiously dipping a toe into the water. It's the straight edge kid in high school, and I understand why. Um, because online communities are cesspools. The people who have the most amount of time turn out to be, I would say, statistically larger to be bigots.
Um, the gamer word has been infectious as of late. Yeah, there's the online gaming community did not foster the best bunch after like I know it's a bit stereotypical, but like COD and like that kind of shit really bred a unique kind of what the fuck is wrong with you. Like
I
I
don't
think
think it's so much the it's cause and effect. I think that the games aren't the cause. It's that
oh no.
it's the people who have the time to really dedicate that much time to communities like that are hateful, bitter people, unfortunately, because they're not. And I really, really hope this doesn't come off as some kind of like Jordan Peterson, like, oh, you gotta work hard and really, you really gotta put some elbow grease in. Um, but the people who have a lot of free time on their hands are hateful, bitter people who refuse to engage with society because they're mad at society. Yeah, and I get that. I also am, but they're not spending their time doing anything useful to better that, I guess.
I can see where you're coming from. And to be clear, I wasn't saying COD was like the game caused it. I just feel like that's the noticeable point when it started to become a thing instead of just really on like you know how really online people had the weird subcultures for a while. I feel like COD is when it broke into the general audience and people are like, "Oh, these are gamers."
Oh yeah. I mean that's when games made it into the mainstream, really, because you know nobody at school knew really about video games, and then Madden COD came to the scene, and then it felt like some football bros were really encroaching on our turf.
Yeah. Oh man, the sports games are something that is always going to be an enigma to me. And it's like whenever I can't, when people like look at me like I'm a weirdo, one of my go-tos, and this is like unironically, this is a true thing I do. I will try to think of it as like, all right, it's the way I view people who are really into FIFA or Madden. And I'm like, I look at that and go, what the fuck? And I'm like, if that's what they're seeing when they look at me, I kind of get it.
Yeah, and I
Fuck
mean
them
I
for
know what
me.
you're saying about the types of people who play those games because like I get why they play them. It's something they're already interested in, and it's a game. It's designed to elicit dopamine.
Yeah. I feel like the disconnect for me is like I can see with like esports how you kind of get there with a lot of things, but big difference is like the people who are fans of esports, like once the big game or match, if you're watching whatever league is done, you can hop on with your friends and play the game or just do it independently of watching. Like I don't know the last time I've seen anybody I personally know who's a sports fan play any of these sports. And to me, that's the bizarre part.
Well, it requires just so much more to actually play the sport,
Yeah,
and
it's a
so
lot
that's
harder,
where
but
I have such issue with the people who like rag on gamers after watching sports, which was the big
oh yeah, when it was brand new, I know what you mean.
yeah. Because it's like it's the same thing, except I can actually play the same game that the people I'm watching are playing, and I understand it because I'm in it. In fact, I understand it on a much more intimate level because I play the game. I understand much more the you know minor things that go into it, a lot of the minutia.
Sorry, I'm checking to see where my food's at.
I actually had them diverted to my house because I heard you're getting food, and I'm like, oh, that sounds good.
You son of a bitch. You're not getting me back to Missouri that easily. Oh, I'm visiting other places right now, chat. I know you're really involved in us being in Missouri, so I felt it would be disingenuous not to disclose I'm no longer there. Because I know a large part of this online persona is how much I hate Missouri, and I'm happy to inform you I'm out of it for a brief period, and I still fucking hate it. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, but I think every moment you spend there, you're gonna lose a little credibility and your hatred of Missouri.
Oh, don't worry. You know it's gonna hit me like a brick wall when I like cross that border and I immediately see some horse shit or get told some absurd shit about how drag queens are spiking the price of oil because they're turning it trans or something. Whatever
Yeah.
harebrained bullshit thing to complain about people come
Oh,
up with.
can we found that? Can we
That
found
I no, because it
big
unironically
gay
will gain
oil?
ground. It'll fucking gain ground.
No, I
And
want to
it'll
found I want to found a legitimate reason for them to be upset about it because I want to found big gay oil and buy up a bunch of oil companies.
you know what? Sure, I'll
If
support.
we make the
I'll,
oil gay, all the rednecks will go green.
I think all we have to do is convince them that oil slick is rainbow,
Oh,
and we're
inherently
in.
gay?
Yeah, it's been gay the whole time.
You hear that, alphas? We're not using oil anymore. We're on to wind power because wind power doesn't have rainbows.
The atmosphere never has anything to do with rainbows. We're safe here. They'll never find us.
Air is clear. Can't get rainbows in clear. I don't know that we're getting any call-ins, and I know Stabby isn't able to join us in voice tonight, but I think I might need another character before I get too far along to mash this up with.
You know what? I've got an idea. I'll be right back.
Okay. So if you're following along in Chatland, we're gonna make the oil gay. Fuck cops. Um,
All our usual things.
yeah. Bingo,
Um,
baby.
I have been from an anonymous source given Roy from Super Smash Brothers.
Uh, but that just means I just have to draw a sword. Maybe
mean,
some
I
fire?
I didn't give them any context. I asked for a character and he gave it really fast, actually. All right.
Well,
I
tell them I'm never playing Smash Bros. With them.
I will, but I will have to mute for a little bit to go pick up food. And there's a good chance they won't be able to find my ass for a minute. So I'll be gone, and I don't know for how long.
Yeah, I mean, you got no ass. I'm sorry.
It happens, man. I got the Hank Hill.
The
Adios.
inverse. Alright, it's just us, so Dad's out of the room, so now we can really fucking party, everybody. Y'all can come out of the woodwork, come on! We're gonna get wet and wild here at 10 Paces Thursday. It's a thirsty Thursday. Man, I don't understand the difference in Fire Emblem characters except for their color schemes. Especially in Smash, because they're all way more muted than they are in the emblem games themselves. And also, their armor and weapons look way more like Legend of Zelda stuff than they do in the games themselves. Ooh. Stabby's busting out the mug root beer. Ooh, the good stuff. Mom and Dad said we couldn't have more than one soda, but they're not here. Smash has to alter art styles to try and fit them all together. I guess that's why all their like color schemes are very muted. And I guess it does work. Like, no one feels terribly out of place except for Minecraft Steve, who is just. But, it's pretty whatever at this point. Hey, Feasible, I said Minecraft Steve. That's right, it's a Minecraft show. Yeah, at this point, they can add anyone. In fact, after this point, they can't add anyone, at least according to Sakurai. So, Feasible Drop says, yeah, that's how you summon me. Um, does that mean that we've uncovered Feasible Drop's identity and that they are Minecraft Steve? It turns out Minecraft Steve is anti-Doom guy, which makes sense because they were contenders. Or I guess Doom guy was a contender for Sora's slot, but yeah, I'm not huge on even Tekken being in Smash Bros. Because it does kind of undermine the lightheartedness. Tekken's kind of the line. Like, obviously, Mortal Kombat would not fit. Street Fighter and Tekken aren't terribly gory, I guess, which is why they kind of pass. I get too hung up on this headband. I am gonna add these Roy ass bangs though. Also, Roy Bangs sounds like a DJ name. Feasible says Street Fighter is very silly, but they should have put a grappler in. I agree. I would have loved Zangief in, like, just at all. They need more grapplers, but grappling isn't a huge mechanic in Smash Bros, especially with like those really big stages. you know, Roy may not have been a bad choice for this second character, because there is a bridge, and I think I was letting my own Fire Emblem and Smash character biases get the better of me. But how am I gonna balance this cool tech girl with a fiery armor boy? You know what? You're right, Feasible. Roy is our boy. And I think the most, as much as Persona is kind of, it's very wow, very accentuated. I think there are certain aspects that are accentuated in Fire Emblem games that I could do more here, like a fur collar. Get some of that Final Fantasy style design going on. He's your favorite Fire Emblem character? Honestly, my only exposure to them is through Smash Bros. So obviously, there's a bit of prejudice there, but I I don't know how they act or how they exist within their own games in Smash. Yeah, he he plays differently enough. I like what's her name, Corona or Corna, the Dragon Girl. She's got long hair in the back. Um, she's just got kind of a '90s side part. Corrine, yeah, I like Corrine. Corrine's got. I really like the whip mechanic. I think it's just a neat add-in to a platform fighter. That looks like bird hair. That's no good. Stabby absent today. Yeah, Stabby, sheriff's office doesn't have internet. And I mean, that couldn't have been anybody's fault. But, you know, if the sheriff doesn't have internet, he can't file that paperwork, you know what I'm saying? He's there in chat, but that just means he's transmitting over the telegram. But again, we're happy to take callers in at the link below the canvas there. I think this fusion hairstyle is coming out very Link in the end. The new Link has covered a plethora of styles. Ooh, what if I do a short side, long side? Smoked 100 spliffs? Do your parents know you smoked all those spliffs? Woofles is here. Where, Roy? Your parents were the spliffs. Feasible. I think you're still high. This is looking very Naruto, I'm realizing. Now, how do I turn this cool tank top tee into some Roy armor? Maybe if I just put a fire emblem on it. Naruto is good, but I find the best parts of Naruto's art style are in the architecture. Like, I don't know the artist's name off the top of my head, but they do incredible cityscapes and just really fun, fantastical cityscapes. Like, that really shines in the city hidden in the mist, I believe it is, or the city hidden in the rain, where it's got like these very old shrines and statues with just water pipes kind of coming out of every possible crevice. I think it's so incredibly cool. Kishimoto is extremely good at eyes. Yeah, that's very true. And they knew it because that was such a huge part of Naruto. So there's a fire emblem. Hidden leaf theme bangs. Yeah, that's true. It's just different architecture styles. I mean, they all bang, to be honest. Like Hidden in the Sand was so cool. And then I I never watched beyond or I never watched beyond original Naruto. I never read beyond the Naruto manga itself. Hidden leaf theme bangs. Okay. Yeah, the song's incredible. Yeah, it's got those. I don't know what the instrument is, but it's like that very windy sounding, kind of almost percussive sounding instrument. So he's got big shoulder pads and a cape. She's got a big coat. Those are going to have to become one and the same for sure. But does she have any kind of like symbology that can go into. No, she's just pretty Punk fucking rock. Oh yeah, big shoulders are gonna be a thing. It's gonna be like a Warcraft character over here. I haven't played in any of Persona 5 to be honest, so like I don't know if there's any kind of like symbology that would resonate well, but we're going in blind, baby. Ooh, I know, I have an idea. What's the I don't know if this is I don't know what these characters' relation is, but aesthetically I think it works. Pursuit is frog based and she's a hacker. Yeah, I'm definitely down to give her some frog pauldrons. Because I was gonna go off the cat, the little mascot character. I'm a sucker for mascot theming though. But it's the frog who gets the kiss and becomes a prince. Gonna get some big froggy pauldrons here. You know, this has been a pretty freewheeling stream, but I'm happy with the concept we have so far. Base, thank you. I think I gotta move this pauldron down though, so it lines up more with the shoulder. There we go. The music is actually it's an 11-hour PlayStation music mix I have playing. I'll post the link in the chat. But it sat very well with me for as long as I played it. I want some of this fur to be coming up over the top here. One less joint I have to worry about, and it also makes sense physically. she's a hacker, and Roy's got a fire sword. What's her weapon gonna be? I imagine it's gotta be sword-like. One less spliff. One spliff down. 419 to go, baby!
That's a lot of spliff.
Oh yeah. We're spliffing, baby.
So I just tabbed back into the stream I was eating, and I really like what you got going on here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Roy turned out to be a really good choice because uh, I didn't realize how I was going to blend the Fire Emblem armor elements with the Persona hacker elements. I'm trying to come up with a weapon though, because Roy's got a fire sword and she's a hacker. So how does that blend? Obviously, firewall. Maybe there's something there, but
Leather gloves that are on fire, because you know hackers use leather gloves.
oh yeah, they don't want to get blisters with all that furious typing.
Um,
Futaba doesn't fight. She flies a UFO. Well, this isn't Futaba. This is Roy Taba.
I don't have an answer for you.
I was answering chat. I'm gonna have to adjust this pauldron so that the arm position sits better.
Do it. Don't let the clothes hide your anatomy. Be the true artist.
But
The
it's
one
so
we
much
deserve.
easier.
It is.
The less I have to draw, the better.
Good lord.
Long forearm, but I think that fits with the Persona art style. Or I'm just lazy.
Excuse me. I was desperately trying not to belch. I managed to achieve this. Praise me.
Praise Dakota!
I've done an incredibly simple task. Hooray.
Oh, so there was a circuitous thought path that got me there. I've been watching Mob Psycho, and there's seasons about a cult. But my Crunchyroll got hacked.
Interesting.
And it was pretty easy to resolve it. But what I'm really mad about is that they used my Crunchyroll to watch Sword Art.
Oh, huh. I'm more inclined to believe it's an elaborate prank at this point.
I'm fucking pissed. Somebody from Brazil was watching Sword Art on my Crunchyroll. Because, like, hey, you can use my Crunchyroll, but have some decency. I don't respect Sword Art as a legitimate form of art.
Yeah, I'm fine. I got no qualms with this take.
Decide how to make the how to blend Roy's greaves with this frog armor I've got going on. Because I've been told what's her face is frog themed. Utaba. I still don't have a weapon. That feels like a signature of a character like this. I feel like a high knee would be very in line with the character we've created here.
Trying to think. I don't know why, for some reason, like a halberd or something feels like. Or like a
Yeah, I was thinking
lance.
more duelist. Because duelists have like the saber and the epee, and then they also have like the dagger to break a blade.
I could see that. Oh my god. You're gonna hate me for this. I think it's an axe. Because she's
Why
a
is that?
hacker.
I I'm fighting my initial surge of anger,
I warned you.
but you're right.
Oh my god. Um, I think I'm gonna go after that. I don't think I should be here
Okay,
anymore.
always leaving a high, as they say.
Uh, that's what this is,
I'm gonna go
sure.
with it because I
Um,
can think of a frog axe.
ooh, okay. I am gonna head out though. I am super brain fogged, and I think I just need to go lie down. Maybe go
For
to bed.
sure.
I don't know.
Well,
I've
thanks
got
for joining. We're always happy to
yeah, I
have
know.
you.
No, I dipped out for a bit, and there's been a supreme lack of my ass on this show lately. But
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
oh my god, you're gonna
We know
fucking
you're trying to play for crowd favorite.
yeah,
You're
that's
gonna have
always been my
that.
shtick. I have definitely been the one who fawns over Shad's affection.
Yeah, you're the people's champion.
So I am so eager to draw fucking Yowie for what I'm assuming is like 8 hours at this point.
And it keeps growing.
Probably
If you
closer to 10.
subscribe, people, the more you
I,
subscribe, the more
I'm
he
pretty
has
sure
to draw Yowie.
I'm pretty sure it's just I'm gonna do like 8 hour streams until it's done or something. Who the fuck knows? I'm gonna leave and not think about this because God, that's gonna suck.
Subscribe, folks. Make him draw
Yeah.
Yowie.
All right, we'll see. How much longer are you going? Do you have any idea?
Um, no idea.
Okay,
I'm probably
then
gonna
I'm
flesh out the weapon and the at least the basic armor elements, and then call it.
gotcha. I was about to say I'll probably pop back on, but I imagined you wouldn't be on in an hour.
Probably not.
Okay, well, good luck with everything, man. I'm gonna do my best not to do anything stupid while I'm away.
Hell yeah. Best of luck.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right, now it's just you and me, Chad. It's just you and me. We can do whatever we want. I'm gonna jump on the bed And I'm gonna cook my pizza rolls entire bag at a time. Am I using the right tool? No, I'm just applying a lot more pressure. Get the bottom jaw going on. The things about frogs, they're always about the tongues and the big cheeks and the big throats, but frogs, amphibians, and reptiles are just like tubes for consuming things. As I came to the realization of while watching Pan's Labyrinth when they had the big enemy toad there. Toads and frogs are pretty gross because they're just like a mouth connected to a stomach and they're just looking to fill that stomach. I found frogs and toads a lot less cute after that movie. But maybe I should make this axe kind of cute because it does belong to a cool hacker. I'm not going to think about it too much. There's one way to draw a cute frog. And then we just add the axe face on the front of it. You know, I'm actually way into this. I was overthinking it before. Hands are tough. They get very amorphous. There it is. Now we just gotta sort out this leg armor here. Roy's got some. He's got some full-on chaps going on. At least in the Smash Bros. Art. So we're gonna try and incorporate those chaps into frog suit hacker dynamics. And some goth boots. I think goth boots fits the aesthetic here. We're gonna get some demonias going on. Which is easy peasy. Goes so wide, just below the knee. Wide tongue. And get that line going down. For buckles galore, baby. And they're rough, but those are the kind of boots I'd like to own. And if you'd like to help me own those boots, hit that subscribe. Help me be the me I want to be. And I guess it'll help Aaron and Dakota too. We'll see. But, you know, who's your boy? That's where you'd say something like, Travis is our boy, or something like that. But I don't want to force it. I'll encourage it, though. What else going on? Gonna get this coat and cape action. Gonna give her the flaring coattails that Roy has because she's out here always starting flame wars. And short shorts. Studs going on the belt. So this is a rough sketch for our character, everybody. We did it. We came up with this together. It was just me, Dakota, you, and somebody Dakota spoke to off mic. But we're tremendously happy to have you here tonight. It's 10 Paces, everybody. It's Thursday. We're back. Catch us here Monday night for the main event. The Big Kahuna, 8 p.m. Central. You better not miss it. Anyway, I'm going to log off for tonight. So thanks for coming out. Happy to see you here.